Alright, so we're going to get this ball joint put in, and this is kind of the point where we're at. I just want to clean this thing up a bit. I've got a new ball joint to put in here. This is a Southern truck, so there's not a whole lot of rust going on in here. So we'll get us a new one, slide it up in here quick. And when you get the new ball joint, usually they'll have a dot. They'll have a dot on it. The dot needs to line up with the line up like that, so that, because the ball joint will have a bit of a slot in it. See it in this old one. The ball joint will have a bit of a slot, so you want it to be able to manipulate in there. And so this one here, well, I don't see the dimple on this one. But anyway, we're not too worried about that. We're just going to get this little feller slided in here, and it'll be just fine. I got a whole bunch of different sizes of these doodads. That one fits there. This one here, let's see. Looks like we'll have enough. It's going to be close. I think we'll be fine. Get the seat press in here. Doesn't have the correct end on it, so I'm going to find the right end. Okay, so I've got the correct fittings all on there. So now we just want to press that little feller in there. I'm going to give it a little WD. WD is your friend. There we go. Sorry about that. I probably put my head in the way. But that's it. You just sit there and screw that little baby in there. It's a little crooked. I'm going to have to line it up some, but that's how it works. Alright. So I got it pressed in. Get this thing out of the way. Further there. It's out of the way. This particular ball joint, even though the one I took out didn't have it, but the new one has a clip on it. It's got this big old C-clip, so we'll see about getting the C-clip put up in there. C-clip there. We got a brand new cotter pin. We are going to use the cotter pin, no problem. Cotter pin's your friend. Keep your shit from falling off the dang road and everybody dying. That's probably a standard size, but we'll throw a metric at it anyway. Don't forget to get your grease gun and grease her up. Now when I do this, I take all these lines and all this stuff loose. Let her hang down there just fine. It's fine. Check your tie rod end, it's fine. You can check your inner tie rod. Yeah, it's got maybe a 1/1000th, okay? It's super tight, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me get this clip going here. Whoops, sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to get this thing, I've got the clip in, I've got to play around with the clip. The point we're working on now, getting this nut in, so you want to get your brake line back in the right spot. Get all this other junk out of the way. This brake line you'll have to mess with it a little bit to get it to cooperate. Let me get my long tool here, and we're going to want to push up on this and slide it into that hole, and it's a tricky it's a tricky job. Okay, well, I'll admit it. Just want it to go up a little bit and stay up. And that's the trick, right? Go up and stay up. Get it in a good spot where I can reach it. There's a spot there. It wants to slide off. Yep. Alright, so basically we just manhandle that sucker. That's how you get it. I'm sure there's probably better ways to manhandle it, but that's how I manhandle it. This thing, 18 millimeter, and get it tightened up. I'm not going to put grease in it till I get this tightened up, because the grease boot here will fill up and extend out, and we don't want to mess that up. So there we go. Cotter key. Look here. Tighter. These are ball joints. You'll read the torque specs and it'll say torque it to this and then turn it to alignment. So that's what we're doing. We're torquing it to where we want it. Which is pretty dang tight. Maybe 45 foot-pounds at least. There we go. Put that baby in there. Cotter key, check. Let's tie the right end on there. Get these two things in the right place. Check. Everybody's there. That one, he didn't want to stay on there, did he? It's alright. Put that one in. Put the ABS sensor on. Tighten this little feller up on the outside here. Alrighty. That won't ever come off again, period. Nah, it'll be fine. Alright, so on the front of these things, I like to put a little bit of juice on them so they don't get all stuck on there. I'll just put a light, tiny light bit of this on there and it'll be just fine. There we go. Alrighty, well, I hope this helps somebody. Have a good day. Don't forget to grease it.